Peace and grace, beloved soul. Today, your angels are whispering a message meant just for you. Can you feel it? That gentle nudge in your heart, that spark of hope. That's the universe guiding you toward blessings you've been waiting for. Doors are opening. Opportunities are arriving. Divine timing is aligning in your favor, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. So take a deep breath, feel the peace, and open your heart to this divine guidance. If this message lifts your spirit, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more angelic words, wisdom, and guidance that speak directly to your soul. Your angels are waiting to bless you. Listen carefully. This is not a coincidence. If these words have found you right now, it is because heaven has aligned this very moment for you. The angels are speaking, and their message is clear. Your soulmate is coming. Not just any love, not another temporary connection, not another lesson disguised as love. This time, it is different. This time, it is divine. You are about to experience a love so intense, so overwhelming, so powerful, that it will change the way you see yourself forever. The angels say, prepare your heart, prepare your spirit, prepare your life, because the kind of love that is coming cannot enter a closed soul. For years, you have questioned, you have waited, you have cried in silence. You have wondered if real love was only for other people. You gave your heart to those who did not protect it. You trusted people who did not value it. You loved deeply, and sometimes alone. But the angels want you to understand something today. Nothing was wasted. Every heartbreak was preparation. Every betrayal was redirection. Every tear was purification. You were not rejected. You were refined. And now your soul is ready. The person who is coming into your life will not confuse you. They will not disappear when things get serious. They will not make you question your worth. This love will feel safe. It will feel calm. This will feel powerful. But at the same time, it will be intense. Because when two souls that were written for each other finally meet, the energy is undeniable. The angels say, you will recognize them. Not just by their face, not just by their words, but by peace. You will feel a strange familiarity, like you've known them before, like your spirits have already met somewhere beyond this world. And when your eyes lock, something inside you will awaken. The walls you built for protection will begin to soften. The fear that love always leaves will begin to fade. Doubts that whisper, it won't last, will lose their voice. This connection will not feel rushed, it will not feel forced, it will not feel dramatic in a toxic way. It will feel aligned. For the first time. Love will not feel like something you must fight for. It will flow. But listen carefully. Before this person enters your life, there will be signs. You may feel emotional for no clear reason. You may suddenly release old attachments. You may lose interest in people who once held your attention. This is not random. This is spiritual preparation. The angels are clearing space. Because the love that is coming cannot share room with old wounds, old habits, or old attachments. You are being elevated. Your standards are rising. Your self-respect is strengthening. Your awareness is sharpening. You are no longer attracted to chaos. You are no longer entertained by inconsistency. You are no longer willing to beg for attention. And that shift is the signal. Your soulmate is closer than you think. They are also being prepared. They are also healing. They are also being shaped by their own experiences. And just like you, they had to learn. They had to grow. They had to lose the wrong ones. They had to understand what love truly means. Because divine timing does not bring two incomplete souls together, it brings two awakened souls into alignment. The angels say, be patient a little longer. Do not return to what hurt you. Do not settle because you feel lonely. Do not doubt because you cannot see it yet. Just because something hasn't arrived doesn't mean it isn't on its way. Right now, in ways you cannot see, paths are aligning. Conversations are being orchestrated. Moments are being arranged. And soon, very soon, your heart will feel something it hasn't felt in a long time. Certainty. This love will not drain you. It will energize you. It will not confuse you. It will reassure you. It will not make you anxious. It will make you secure. And when it arrives, you will look back at this moment and realize the wait was necessary. The pain was preparation. The delay was protection. The angels want you to do one thing starting today. Act like love is coming. Take care of yourself. Heal what still hurts. Forgive what still lingers. Release who still occupies space in your heart. Because when love arrives, you don't want to still be holding on to the past. Your soulmate is coming. And when they arrive, it will not feel like chaos. It will feel like home. Take a deep breath. Because what is coming into your life is not a repeat of your past. The angels are very clear about this. This love will not mirror your old patterns. It will not feel like chasing. It will not feel like proving. It will not feel like competing for attention. It will feel equal. In the past, you may have loved people who were emotionally unavailable. People who gave you mixed signals. People who made you question where you stood. You waited for texts. You overanalyzed words. You replayed conversations in your mind. You wondered if you are too much or not enough. But the angels say, that chapter is closed. The soulmate who is coming will not activate your insecurities. They will calm them. This is how you will know the difference. Past love felt like anxiety. This love will feel like peace. Past love felt like uncertainty. This love will feel like clarity. Past love felt like a test. This love will feel like a blessing. The reason your past relationships were so painful is because they were teachers. They showed you what you will never accept again. They revealed your boundaries. They forced you to see your own worth. You were learning. And sometimes, lessons hurt. But now, you are no longer in the classroom of heartbreak. You are stepping into the season of alignment. The angels say, this next love will meet you where you are, not where you used to be. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago. You are not the same person you were after your last breakup. You have grown. You have awakened. You have strengthened. And because you have changed, the kind of love you attract has changed. This soulmate will not require you to shrink. They will not ask you to dim your light. They will not feel threatened by your strength. Instead, they will admire it. They will respect your independence. They will appreciate your honesty. They will value your depth. In the past, you may have been the one who loved harder, the one who tried more, the one who forgave too easily. This time, effort will be mutual. You will not feel like you are carrying the relationship alone. The angels want you to understand something important. Divine love feels different because it is built on spiritual maturity. This connection will not be based only on attraction. It will not survive only on chemistry. Yes, there will be passion. Yes, there will be intensity, but there will also be emotional safety. You will be able to speak your truth without fear. You will be able to express your needs without feeling guilty. You will be able to be yourself without pretending. And that is rare. This person will not run when things get serious. They will lean in. They will not avoid difficult conversations. They will communicate. They will not punish you with silence. They will seek understanding. The angels say, the difference between past love and this love is simple. Past love was based on wounds. This love is based on wholeness. When two wounded people meet, they often trigger each other. They project fears. They recreate childhood patterns. They cling, withdraw, chase, or sabotage. But when two healed souls meet, something else happens. They support. They uplift. They grow together. This does not mean the relationship will be perfect. There will still be challenges. There will still be moments of misunderstanding. But the difference is this: you will both choose each other. Over and over again, in your past, you may have stayed in connections that drained you because you feared being alone. Now, you have learned solitude is better than confusion. And because you have embraced your independence, you are no longer desperate for love. You desire it, you welcome it, but you do not chase it. And that energy shift is powerful. The angels say your soulmate will be drawn to your calm confidence. They will see the strength in your softness. They will recognize the wisdom behind your scars. They will not try to compete with your past. They will build a future with you. You will not have to convince them of your value. They will already see it. You will not have to fight for their time. They will prioritize you. You will not have to decode their feelings. They will express them clearly. And perhaps the most beautiful difference of all, you will not feel fear every time your phone is silent. Because you will trust. You will trust their words. You will trust their actions. You will trust the connection. The angels say this love will feel steady, not chaotic, not addictive in a painful way, not traumatic, steady, and steady love is powerful. It allows you to focus on your goals, it allows you to sleep peacefully, it allows you to feel secure. You will no longer question, do they love me? You will know, because their actions will match their words, because their presence will feel consistent, because their heart will be open. And when this love fully unfolds, you will realize something profound. You are never asking for too much. You are simply asking the wrong person. Now, the right person is being aligned. The angels say, do not compare this new connection to your past. Let it be fresh. Let it be pure. Let it be what it is meant to be. Because this love is not a repeat, it is a reward for healing, a reward for growth, a reward for choosing yourself when it was hard. And soon you will understand why nothing else worked. Because this was always the one meant to stay. Listen closely. Because before divine love arrives, the universe whispers, the angels say your soulmate does not just appear suddenly without signals. There are signs, subtle at first, then undeniable, and if you pay attention, you will realize something powerful is already shifting around you. The first sign, you feel different, not desperate, not restless, not chasing, but calm. You may not even understand why, but something inside you feels settled. It's as if your heart is no longer racing toward random connections. You are no longer easily impressed. You are no longer emotionally available for confusion. This inner peace is not accidental. It is preparation. The angels say when your soul becomes still, it is because it senses alignment approaching. The second sign, you are releasing the past without force. Names that once triggered you no longer hold power. Memories that once hurt no longer control your mood. You no longer check on people who left. You don't feel anger. You don't feel obsession. You feel neutral. And neutrality is healing. The angels are clearing emotional cords that once tied you to the wrong energies. You may even dream about past relationships or suddenly think about someone you haven't remembered in years. This is closure happening on a spiritual level. The third sign, your standards have risen naturally. You no longer tolerate disrespect disguised as humor. You no longer entertain inconsistent behavior. You no longer accept breadcrumbs of attention. But here is what is beautiful. You did not become bitter. You became wise. The angels say your soulmate is drawn to this upgraded version of you. When your standards rise, your frequency rises. And when your frequency rises, different people can find you. The fourth sign, synchronicities increase. You may start seeing repeating numbers. You may hear love songs randomly. You may overhear conversations about soulmates. You may even notice couples everywhere, as if love is being highlighted around you. This is not coincidence. The angels often use repetition to get your attention. They are gently reminding you that you are not forgotten. Love is being prepared. The fifth sign. You feel a strange excitement about the future, even without evidence. You wake up some days feeling hopeful for no specific reason. You find yourself imagining shared experiences. You think about traveling with someone. You picture holding hands. You imagine building something meaningful. And instead of fear, you feel anticipation. The angels say this is your intuition sensing proximity. Your soul recognizes what your eyes have not yet seen. The sixth sign. You begin working on yourself more intentionally. You take better care of your health. You organize your space. You focus on your goals. You invest in your growth. It's almost like you are subconsciously preparing your life for someone to enter it. You want stability. You want peace. You want emotional maturity. That shift is not random. Divine. Love requires readiness. The seventh sign. You feel tested. Yes, tested. Sometimes right before alignment, an old energy may try to return. An ex may text. Someone from your past may suddenly show interest. A tempting but familiar situation may appear. This is not destiny. That is a test of growth that the angels are watching to see if you choose comfort or evolution. If you walk away from what once hurt you, you signal readiness. If you choose self-respect over nostalgia, you confirm maturity. And when you pass that test, doors open quickly. The eighth sign. You feel emotionally stronger than ever before. You are not afraid of being alone. You are not afraid of commitment. You are not afraid of vulnerability. In fact, you feel balanced. You know you can survive alone. But you are open to partnership. That balance is powerful. Because soulmate. Love is not about two halves completing each other. It is about two wholes choosing each other. The ninth sign. Your intuition sharpens. You can sense insincerity immediately. You feel when someone's energy is off. No longer ignore red flags. But you also feel when something is pure. The angels say when your intuition becomes clear, it is because you will soon need it to recognize someone important. And finally, the 10th sign. You feel ready, not in a rushed way, not in a desperate way. But ready. You have done the crying. You have done the healing. You have done the self-reflection. You understand your patterns. You understand your triggers. You understand your value. And now, you are not seeking someone to save you. You are ready to build with someone. The angels say, when readiness meets divine timing, miracles happen. Your soulmate is not a fantasy. They are not far away. They are not impossible. They are aligning. Perhaps they are in the same city. Perhaps they are going through their own preparation. Perhaps they are asking the universe for you right now. You may not know their name yet, but your soul already feels their approach. So do not panic if you feel emotional. Do not doubt if you feel change. Do not fear if your circle becomes smaller. Sometimes isolation comes before elevation. Sometimes silence comes before connection. Sometimes endings come before the greatest beginning. The angels say, stay open, stay patient, stay aligned. Because very soon, the signs will become reality. And the love you once prayed for will stand in front of you, not as a dream, but as destiny. Pause for a moment and think about everything you've survived. The nights you cried quietly, the love you gave that wasn't returned, the promises that were broken. The moments you questioned your worth. The angels say, none of it was random. You had to go through pain first. Not because you deserved suffering, not because love is meant to hurt, but because your soul needed preparation before divine love could arrive. There are certain blessings that cannot enter an unprepared heart. And the kind of love that is coming into your life, it requires strength. It requires wisdom. It requires emotional maturity. Pain was your teacher. Think about who you were before your first heartbreak. You may have been more naive, more trusting without boundaries, more willing to ignore red flags. You believed words without demanding actions. You accepted inconsistency because you feared losing someone. But pain changed you. It forced you to ask difficult questions. It forced you to look at your patterns. It forced you to face the parts of yourself that tolerated less than you deserved. The angels say pain sharpened your discernment. Now you notice things you once overlooked. Now you sense energy shifts quickly. Now you recognize manipulation early. That awareness is protection. If your soulmate had arrived before you learned those lessons, you might not have been ready to sustain the connection. You might have self-sabotaged. You might have projected old fears. You might have doubted something that was real. Pain cleaned your lens. It removed illusions. It exposed unhealthy attachments. It showed you the difference between attention and love. You had to experience almost love to recognize real love. You had to feel confusion to appreciate clarity. You had to feel instability to value consistency. The angels say every heartbreak removes someone who could not go where you are going. Not everyone is meant to walk into your next chapter. Some people were assignments. Some were karmic lessons. Some were mirrors showing you unhealed wounds. And yes, it hurt. But look at you now. You are stronger. You are more self-aware. You are less afraid of being alone. And that independence? It is powerful. Before, you may have stayed in situations because you feared loneliness. Now you understand something deeper. Loneliness is temporary. Self-betrayal lasts longer. So you stopped betraying yourself. You stopped accepting bare minimum. You stopped chasing people who ran from you. You stopped shrinking to keep someone comfortable. That shift was born from pain. The angels say pain also deepened your capacity to love. When you have experienced hurt, you learn empathy. You learn patience. You learn compassion. You understand what it feels like to be misunderstood. You understand what it feels like to be left. So when your soulmate enters your life, you will not take them for granted. You will value their presence. You will communicate with care. You will protect the connection. Pain matured your love. Transformed you from someone who loved impulsively into someone who loves consciously. And there is another truth the angels want you to hear. Some of the pain you endured was divine. Protection. Yes. Protection. There were relationships that felt like everything at the time. You prayed for them to work. You begged the universe to fix them. But if they had succeeded, they would have limited your future. They would have blocked your growth. They would have kept you in a smaller version of yourself. Sometimes rejection is redirection. Sometimes endings are divine intervention. The angels saw what you could not see. They knew certain people would not honor your destiny. So they removed them. Even when you didn't understand. Even when you resisted. Even when you cried. And now, looking back, you can see it. Some doors closed because they were too small for the life you are meant to live. The pain was stretching you, stretching your patience, stretching your standards, stretching your spiritual awareness. You are becoming someone new. And becoming someone new often requires letting the old version of yourself die. Old habits, old attachments, old illusions. It wasn't comfortable. Growth rarely is. But the angels say this clearly. You would not recognize your soulmate if you were still the person you used to be. Your pain elevated you to a higher frequency. And at that higher frequency, different love exists. Healthier love, safer love, intentional love. Now you do not crave chaos. You crave peace. You do not crave intensity without stability. You crave passion with commitment. You do not crave validation. You crave partnership. That evolution was born through experience. Through tears, through disappointment. Through self-reflection. And because you did not allow pain to make you bitter, because you chose healing, instead of revenge. Because you chose growth instead of stagnation, you are now aligned with something extraordinary. The angels say the depth of love you are about to experience will match the depth of pain you survived. You had to know what heartbreak feels like to fully appreciate a heart that stays. You had to know what abandonment feels like to cherish someone who chooses you daily. You had to know what confusion feels like to celebrate clarity. Nothing was wasted. Every tear watered the soil for the love that is coming. So do not resent your past. Honor it, because it built the version of you that is finally ready. And now the season is changing. The pain was the preparation. The weight was the strengthening. And the love that is approaching, it will make every lesson worth it. Before divine love enters your life. There is one sacred instruction the angels are giving you. Clean your heart. Not because you are broken, not because you are unworthy, but because the love that is coming requires space. The angels say. Many people pray for soulmate love, but few prepare for it. They ask for deep connection while still holding on to resentment. They desire loyalty while still entertaining the past. They want peace while still feeding old wounds. But you are being called higher. Spiritual preparation is not about perfection. It is about release. Release the bitterness. Release the anger. Release the need to prove something to someone who already lost you. Your soulmate cannot compete with your memories. If your heart is still occupied by someone who hurt you, there is no room for someone who will honor you. The angels say forgiveness is not for them. It is for you. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was acceptable. It means you refuse to carry its weight into your future. When you forgive, you break energetic ties. When you forgive, you reclaim your power. When you forgive, you make room for something new. Cleaning your heart also means confronting hidden fears. Do you fear abandonment? Do you fear vulnerability? Do you fear being fully seen? Sometimes we say we want love, but subconsciously we fear it. Because real love requires openness, and openness feels risky. The angels say it is time to release the belief that love always ends in pain. That belief was formed from experience. But your past is not your prophecy. This new love will not punish you for being open. It will reward you for it. To clean your heart, you must also release comparison. Do not compare new people to old lovers. Do not compare your timeline to others. Do not compare your journey to what you see online. Comparison poisons gratitude, and gratitude attracts miracles. The angels are also asking you to examine your attachments. Are you attached to a specific face, a specific person, a specific outcome? Sometimes we limit divine blessings because we insist it must look a certain way. But soulmate love may surprise you. It may come in a form you did not expect. It may arrive through an encounter you almost ignored. Stay open. Cleaning your heart means clearing emotional clutter. Just like you would clean your home before welcoming an honored guest, you must clear your internal space. Let go of conversations you replay. Let go of scenarios you imagine. Let go of arguments that are already over. Free your mind. Free your spirit. The angels say self-love is part of preparation, not surface-level self-love, not temporary confidence, but deep acceptance. Can you sit with yourself peacefully? Can you enjoy your own company? Can you validate yourself without needing applause? Your soulmate is not coming to complete you. They are coming to complement you. If you feel incomplete alone, you may depend on them for validation. And dependency creates imbalance. But when you are whole, love becomes partnership, not survival. Another part of spiritual preparation is trust. Trust divine timing. Trust that what is meant for you will not miss you. Trust that delays are not denials. Impatience can cause you to settle. Fear can cause you to rush. Loneliness can cause you to compromise. But trust allows you to wait with peace. The angels say there is also power in gratitude for what has not yet arrived. Thank the universe in advance. Speak as if love is already aligning. Act as if your soulmate is being guided toward you. Energy responds to expectation. When you expect love, you move differently. You carry yourself differently. You speak differently. You choose differently. Preparation also means strengthening your boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They are filters. They ensure only healthy energy enters your life. If someone disrespects you, walk away. If someone plays games, detach. If someone triggers chaos, choose calm. Every time you choose peace over drama, you signal readiness. The angels are watching your choices, not to judge you, but to align you. Your decisions determine your alignment. If you return to what hurt you, you delay what is meant for you. If you release what hurt you, you accelerate what is meant for you. Clean your heart of revenge. Clean your heart of jealousy. Clean your heart of insecurity, because the love that is coming is pure, and purity requires clarity. You may feel moments of loneliness during this preparation phase. You may feel like everyone else is in love while you are waiting, but the angels say solitude before divine union is sacred. It strengthens you. It grounds you. It clarifies you. Do not mistake isolation for abandonment. This is alignment. The quieter your heart becomes, the clearer your intuition becomes. And soon, when the right person enters your life, you will recognize them, not from desperation, but from discernment. The angels are not just preparing your soulmate, they are preparing you. So, take this time seriously. Heal intentionally. Forgive sincerely. Love yourself deeply. Release completely. Because when the door opens, when the eyes meet, when the connection sparks, you will not want fear to answer. You will want readiness. The angels say, clean your heart, your energy. Trust the process. The love you have been praying for is closer than you think. And when it arrives, it will enter a heart that is finally free. Something is changing. You may not be able to explain it. You may not have physical proof, but deep inside, you feel it. The angels say there is an energetic shift happening around you right now. This shift is subtle, but powerful. It is the movement that happens before destiny unfolds. Have you noticed how certain things no longer excite you the way they used to? Conversations feel different. Attraction feels different. Even your social circle may feel smaller. You are not losing. You are outgrowing. The angels are elevating your frequency. And when your frequency rises, not everyone can follow. This is why some connections are fading naturally. This is why certain opportunities are closing quietly. This is why some doors feel harder to open. It is not punishment. It is protection. You are being repositioned. The energetic shift feels like restlessness before clarity, like silence before music, like darkness before sunrise. You may feel moments of emotional intensity, random waves of nostalgia, unexpected tears, sudden realizations. Do not fear this. Release is happening. Old attachments are dissolving. Old beliefs are breaking. Old emotional contracts are ending. The angels say you cannot step into new love carrying old versions of yourself. So the universe is gently peeling layers away, layer by layer. Fear by fear. Memory by memory. You may also feel your intuition becoming louder. You sense when something is off immediately. You feel drained faster by negative energy. You crave peace more than attention. That is growth. That is alignment. You are no longer entertained by chaos. You are no longer impressed by surface level charm. You are no longer willing to fight for inconsistent love. And that shift is magnetic, because soulmate energy is drawn to stability, not drama. There is also a timing shift happening. Things that once moved slowly may suddenly accelerate. People may enter your life unexpectedly. Opportunities may appear when you least expect them. Divine timing often feels quiet until it suddenly feels fast. The angels are orchestrating intersections. Paths that were once separate are moving closer. Conversations that seemed unlikely are being arranged. Moments that seem ordinary will soon become significant. Trust the unseen. You may also notice that you are more selective with your energy. You do not respond to every message. You do not entertain every invitation. You do not overshare with everyone. This is maturity. Energy management is spiritual wisdom. The angels say, when you guard your peace, you strengthen your aura. And a strong aura attracts strong love. Another sign of this energetic shift is clarity. You suddenly understand why certain relationships failed. You suddenly see your past mistakes clearly. You suddenly feel gratitude for things that once hurt you. Clarity is the final stage of healing. And healing is the doorway to divine union. You are not in the same emotional space you were last year. You are not reacting the same way. You are not tolerating the same things. You are evolving, and evolution changes everything. There is also a spiritual synchronization happening. Your soulmate is experiencing their own shift. They are healing, they are letting go, they are preparing. Just as you feel endings, they feel endings. Just as you feel clarity, they feel clarity. Just as you crave something deeper, they crave something deeper. Two souls aligning often experience transformation at the same time, even before they meet. The angels say, do not mistake this transition period for stagnation. If life feels slow right now, it is because recalibration is happening. If life feels quiet, it is because alignment requires focus. If life feels uncertain, it is because something new is being constructed behind the scenes. The most powerful shifts are invisible at first. Like seeds, growing underground. Like roots strengthening. Before the tree rises. Your love story is forming in unseen ways. This energetic shift is also teaching you surrender. You cannot force soulmate love. You cannot chase divine timing, cannot control destiny. You can only align. And alignment requires trust. Trust when things fall apart. Trust when things delay. Trust when things confuse you. Because confusion often comes before clarity. The angels say your vibration now is different from who you used to be. You carry yourself differently. You speak differently. You think differently. And that subtle difference will change who notices you. Soon, someone will enter your life and feel drawn to your calm energy. They will feel safe in your presence. They will sense your depth. Not because you tried to impress them, but because you became authentic. The energetic shift happening now is preparing a meeting. A meeting that will not feel random. A conversation that will not feel ordinary. A connection that will not feel forced. And when it happens, you will realize this transition phase was necessary. The confusion was clearing space. The silence was strengthening you. The endings were guiding you. The angels say, stay steady. Do not panic if things feel unfamiliar. Do not cling to what is fading. Do not rush what is forming. You are not being left behind. You are being repositioned for something greater. And the energy around you is already whispering. Love is closer than you think. The angels say, the moment you meet will not feel accidental. It may look ordinary on the surface. A simple conversation. A casual introduction, not an unexpected encounter. But your soul will know. There will be a pause in your spirit. A subtle recognition. Not loud, not chaotic, not overwhelming in a dramatic way. But deep. When your eyes meet, something inside you will soften. It will not feel like anxiety. It will not feel like fear. It will not feel like chasing. It will feel like familiarity. As if your hearts have already spoken before your mouths ever do. The angels say you may not even realize immediately that this is your soulmate. Because divine love does not always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives with peace. You will notice how easy the Conversation flows. How natural the laughter feels. How comfortable the silence becomes. You won't feel the need to perform. You won't feel the need to impress. You won't feel the need to hide parts of yourself. You will simply be, and they will simply accept. There will be a moment, perhaps small, perhaps subtle, where you feel seen. Truly seen. Not just for your beauty, not just for your accomplishments, but for your depth. For your heart. For your mind, for your spirit. The angels say, when soulmate energy connects, time feels different. Hours may pass quickly, or a brief interaction may linger in your thoughts all day. You will not obsess, but you will remember. And something inside you will feel calm instead of confused. In the past, attraction may have felt intense but unstable. This will feel steady but powerful. There will be chemistry, yes, but there will also be emotional grounding. You will not question their interest. You will not analyze every message. You will not wonder where you stand. Their actions will match their words. Consistency will replace anxiety. The angels say one of the strongest signs will be safety. You will feel emotionally safe to speak your truth, safe to express vulnerability, safe to admit fears without being judged. And that safety will allow passion to grow without fear. When you meet, there may also be synchronicities, shared values. Similar dreams. Common experiences, parallel lessons from the past. You may realize you both healed from similar heartbreak. You both learned similar lessons. You both reached a point of readiness at the same time. That alignment is not coincidence. It is orchestration. The angels have been guiding both of you toward this intersection. There may be a test in the beginning, not to break you, but to strengthen the foundation. Perhaps distance, perhaps timing, perhaps a situation that requires patience. But unlike your past connections, this person will not disappear when challenges arise. They will communicate, they will reassure, they will choose, and you will feel the difference immediately. When you meet, you will not feel rushed. There will be no pressure to define everything instantly. No urgency. Fueled by fear, the connection will unfold naturally. Like two pieces of a puzzle gently fitting into place. The angels say you will notice how they handle conflict. They will not shut down. They will not attack. They will not manipulate. They will listen. And that listening will make you feel valued. You will also feel inspired. This love will not distract you from your purpose. It will amplify it. You will feel motivated. Supported. Encouraged. Your soulmate will not compete with your dreams. They will stand beside you as you build them. There will be small moments that confirm everything. The way they look at you when you're not paying attention. The way they remember details you forgot you shared. The way they protect your feelings without you asking. The angels say the most powerful confirmation will be internal. Your nervous system will relax. No more overthinking. No more constant alertness. No more preparing for disappointment. Just presence. And when that presence becomes consistent, you will realize this is what love was supposed to feel like. Not exhausting. Not traumatic. Not confusing, but alive. You will begin to trust again, not blindly, but consciously. You will open your heart slowly, and they will meet you there. There may even be a moment where you look at them and think, so this is why nothing else worked. All the past heartbreak, all the delays, all the endings, they were leading here. The angels say when you finally hold their hand, you will feel gratitude instead of fear. Gratitude for the wait, gratitude for the growth, gratitude for the timing, and most importantly, gratitude that you did not settle. Because if you had settled, you would have missed this. When you meet, you will not feel like you found someone perfect. You will feel like you found someone aligned. And alignment is more powerful than perfection. The angels are preparing that moment now. Do not rush it. Dot. Do not doubt, but not got to force it. When the meeting happens, you will recognize it not through chaos, but through calm certainty. And your heart will whisper, "This feels like home." The angels say, when this love enters your life, it will not just change your relationship status. It will transform you. Not in a way that makes you lose yourself, but in a way that helps you become more of who you truly are. Divine love does not shrink you. It expands you. The first transformation will happen within your confidence. You will no longer question your worth. You will no longer seek validation from strangers. You will no longer measure yourself against impossible standards. Because when someone loves you correctly, consistently, and intentionally, self-doubt begins to fade. You will start to see yourself through their eyes. And through their eyes, you will see strength. Beauty. Depth. Intelligence. Resilience. The angels say healthy love acts like a mirror, reflecting back your highest qualities. Another transformation will happen in your emotional world. You will feel calmer. No more constant anxiety about where you stand. No more fear of sudden silence. No more preparing for heartbreak. Every time things feel good, your nervous system will rest. And when your heart is not in survival mode, you think more clearly. You sleep more peacefully. You live more fully. This love will also transform your standards permanently. Once you experience consistency, you will never again accept inconsistency. Once you experience respect, you will never again tolerate disrespect. Once you experience secure love, chaos will lose its appeal forever. The angels say this connection will reset your understanding of what love truly means. It will show you that love does not have to be dramatic to be deep, that it does not have to be loud to be powerful, that it does not have to be complicated to be meaningful. Transformation will also happen in your purpose. This person will support your dreams. They will encourage your growth. They will celebrate your wins as if they were their own. You will feel less alone in your ambitions. And when two aligned people build together, their progress multiplies. You will take risks with more courage. You will pursue goals with more determination. You will believe in yourself more boldly because you know someone stands beside you, not behind you, not ahead of you, but beside you. The angels say this. Love will also heal parts of you that you thought were permanently damaged. The part of you that feared abandonment, the part of you that feared betrayal, the part of you that feared not being enough. Slowly, gently, consistently. Those fears will dissolve. Not because you forget your past, but because your present proves something different. This transformation will also affect how you treat others. When you feel loved properly, you radiate differently. You become more patient. More compassionate, more grounded. Your friends will notice. Your family will notice. Even strangers will sense the shift. You will glow differently, not because of appearance, but because of alignment. The angels say your energy will become magnetic. Healthy love strengthens your aura. And when your aura is strong, you attract better opportunities, better friendships, better environments. Love does not just affect romance. It affects everything. You may even notice your creativity expanding. When your heart feels safe, your mind feels free. You will express yourself more openly. You will speak your truth more confidently. You will explore ideas more boldly. This love will not distract you from who you are. It will unlock who you are. There will also be transformation in how you handle conflict. Instead of running. Instead of shutting down. Instead of reacting impulsively, you will communicate. You will listen. You will compromise. You will grow. Healthy love teaches maturity through practice. And that maturity strengthens your character. Angels say this connection will also change your understanding of patience. You will realize why you had to wait, because this love requires emotional readiness. It requires self-awareness. It requires timing. And now that you have grown into someone who can sustain it, It will feel earned. You will also transform in how you view yourself alone. Even though you are in partnership, you will not lose your independence. You will still have your identity, your goals, your passions. But instead of loneliness, you will feel chosen. And being chosen by someone who truly sees you is powerful. Angels say perhaps the greatest transformation of all is trust. Trust in love. Trust in divine timing. That trust in yourself. After everything you endured, you may have doubted whether real love was possible for you. But when this connection unfolds, doubt will be replaced with belief. You will believe in second chances. You will believe in healthy relationships. You will believe that your prayers were heard. And one day, you will look back at your old self, the version that cried, that waited, that wondered, and you will feel gratitude. Because if that version of you had given up, this version of you would not exist. The angels say, this love will not just change your heart, that it will elevate your entire life, that it will teach you that you are never asking for too much. You were simply asking for alignment. And now, alignment is here. The angels say, a blessing is coming. But blessings must be recognized. Not every opportunity announces itself loudly. Not every divine connection arrives with a label. Not every soulmate moment feels dramatic at first. And this is your warning. Do not miss this blessing, because it doesn't look like your past. Sometimes we are so used to chaos that peace feels unfamiliar. Sometimes we are so used to intensity that stability feels boring. Sometimes we are so used to chasing that being chosen feels suspicious. The angels say be careful. Do not confuse calm love with lack of chemistry. Do not confuse consistency with predictability. Do not confuse security with dullness. Healthy love may feel different than what you're used to, and different can feel uncomfortable at first. If you are accustomed to emotional highs and lows, steady love might seem too simple. But simple is sacred. Another warning. Do not self-sabotage when things begin to feel real. When someone treats you well, you may hear an old voice whisper, this won't last. They'll leave eventually. It's too good to be true. That voice is not intuition. It is memory. Is the echo of past pain trying to protect you from imagined future hurt. The angels say, do not let old fear ruin new love. Your past was a lesson, not a life sentence. If this person communicates clearly, believe them. If this person shows consistency, receive it. If this person expresses love, accept it. Do not test them unnecessarily. Do not push them away to see if they stay. Do not create problems where none exist. That behavior belongs to the old you, and you are no longer that person. Another warning. Do not hold on to someone from your past while new love is entering. You cannot move forward while emotionally facing backward. If an ex resurfaces when your soulmate appears, it is not destiny. It is distraction. The angels sometimes allow old doors to knock again, not to reopen them, but to show you how much you've grown. Choose wisely. The next warning is about timing. Do not rush what is meant to unfold naturally. Even soulmate connections need foundation. They need communication. They need patience. Do not project forever onto the first week. Do not force commitment before trust is built. Do not overwhelm something that is still blooming. Divine love is strong, but it must be nurtured. The angels also warn you about pride. If this person apologizes, accept it. If they communicate concerns, listen. If they express needs, respect them. Do not let ego sabotage connection. Healthy love requires humility. And finally, do not miss this blessing because you believe you are unworthy. Sometimes the greatest obstacle to receiving love is self-perception. If you secretly believe you are difficult to love. If you secretly believe people always leave. If you secretly believe you don't deserve happiness, you may unconsciously reject the very thing you prayed for. The angels say, release that belief now. You are not too much. You are not too complicated. You are not too damaged. You are experienced. You are evolving. You are worthy. When this blessing appears, it will feel aligned, not forced, that it will feel steady, not chaotic. And there may be a moment where you feel vulnerable because it's real. That vulnerability is not weakness. It is openness. And openness is required for intimacy, the angels say. Remember, blessings require participation. You cannot pray for love, but refuse to communicate. You cannot desire commitment, but avoid vulnerability. You cannot ask for honesty, but hide your truth. Meet this blessing halfway. Show up fully. Speak clearly. Love intentionally. If you do, this connection will grow deeper than anything you've experienced before. And one day, you will thank yourself for not running, for not doubting, for not sabotaging, for not settling for less. The angels are clear. This blessing is not ordinary. It is rare. Do not miss it, because it feels unfamiliar. Unfamiliar does not mean wrong. It means new. And new is where your next chapter begins, before this message ends. The angels have one final word for you. Lean in, because this is important. You are not guided here by accident. You did not click on this message randomly. You did not stay this long without reason. Your spirit needed confirmation. And here it is. Your soulmate is coming, not as a fantasy, not as a temporary thrill. Not as another lesson disguised as love, but as alignment. As partnership. As destiny unfolding at the right time. The angels say the waiting season is almost complete. You have done the work. You have faced your shadows. You have healed wounds you once thought would define you forever. You did not allow heartbreak to harden you. You allowed it to refine you. And because of that, you are now ready for the most intense, overwhelming love of your life. This love will not arrive to test you. It will arrive to build with you. It will not arrive to drain you. It will arrive to energize you. It will not arrive to confuse you. It will arrive to reassure you. The angels want you to walk away from this message with confidence, not desperation. Do not chase. Do not beg. Do not settle. Instead, prepare. Prepare your heart. Prepare your habits. Prepare your mindset. Act like someone who knows they are about to be deeply loved. Carry yourself with calm certainty. Make decisions from self-respect. Speak as someone who understands their worth, because the energy you hold now determines what you receive next. The angels say there may still be moments of doubt. You may wake up and wonder, when? You may see others in relationships and feel impatient. But remember this, divine timing is precise. If it hasn't happened yet, it's because something is still aligning. Someone is still learning. Someone is still healing. Someone is still preparing, just like you did. And when the moment is right, it will happen effortlessly. You won't need to force it. You won't need to manipulate it. You won't need to convince anyone to stay. They will stay because they want to. They will choose you because they recognize you. And when that day comes, you will remember this message. You will remember that the angels whispered it first. You will look back and realize every delay was protection. Every ending was redirection. Every tear was preparation. Nothing was wasted. The angels are asking you to do one final thing before you leave this space. Believe. Believe that love is not reserved for others. Believe that healthy connection is possible for you. Believe that your story is not over. Because faith activates alignment, and alignment attracts miracles. If this message resonated with you, if you felt something shift in your spirit, if you sensed confirmation in your heart, do not ignore that feeling. It means this message was meant for you. And if you are ready to continue receiving guidance, encouragement, and divine reminders like this, then take action. Like this message if you believe love is on its way. Comment, I am ready to declare your alignment. And subscribe to Holy Encouragement for more words of angel, messages that uplift your spirit, strengthen your faith, and guide you toward the love and life you deserve. When you engage, you are not just supporting a channel, you are affirming your belief. You are telling the universe, I am open, I am prepared, I am aligned. And the angels hear declarations spoken with conviction. Stay connected, stay expectant, stay ready, because your soulmate is closer than you think. And when they arrive, it will not feel like chaos. It will feel like home.